Jack in.
Okay, Mega Man.
You got it. I love you.
Well, I mean, it's either jack in or jack off, right?
And I'm doing both at the same time. You know what I mean? That's funny because when I got, remember how I got that game of Cali Games?
Got which one?
Mega Man 3.
The
Battle Network
one.
Yeah, that one. When I went to go test it out, that joke made me laugh just as hard as it did when I was a kid. I jacked into the network. I was like, hey, jack in.
Did you also jump in the air when you did that?
No, I did not.
Fuck you know about
poopies.
Mega Man.
Huh?
Fuck you know about Mega Man.
What do you know about Mega Man?
No, fuck, not to be that one.
That's probably a good idea.
Oh, fuck.
So how come if it said that you had 4 tails, you only visually have 1?
Well, it's kind of like the Echidna penis.
Confidence.
It gives him his confidence to fill out it.
Yeah. Hey,
Right up the ass
I
you
feel
go.
a lot more confident. Yeah. Won't need these anymore.
He was wearing floaties?
Yeah, because he didn't have the confidence to swim. Oh, fuck. I forgot how to swim. Oh, no. Okay, I remember.
But he just had a cutscene that said that you knew how to do it.
There was a cutscene that I had the confidence to do it.
Maybe you need to drink some liquid confidence in real life too.
I did, but I gotta stop.
But I gotta stop.
Yeah. Okay, I know where I gotta go. Just gotta get back up.
So when his face is on the screen, is that like kind of like an oxygen gauge?
Yes.
Well, no. I think what it does on the screen is bond it, take it. Alright, I had to get that shit out.
I just don't like to initiate the dive.
Sex?
To initiate sex is the same button as to go up.
Oh, I hate shit like that.
Here, it's
Like you couldn't like program the button to do something else.
Yeah, like you have all these other buttons to do something, and you decide to put them all under the same fucking button. The bull.
Well, remember,
Look at the bull.
It's still just like a remapped N64 game.
True.
You didn't even use all the buttons on that controller because they designed it so you couldn't reach them all.
Makes sense.
You said you had a story or something?
So
I don't know if you want to put it out now or wait.
yeah, you do it now. It's funny.
What? What's up?
You remember that? Do you remember that message I sent earlier to say remind me because it was a funny story?
More fun
Yes,
to
I
it.
forgot the words though. What you told me.
Okay, good.
It's fine. Just let him get it out now so
You.
Let me get it
back
out now
to-
so we can just forget about it.
so we can get back to making jokes.
Oh, because you have a better story.
No?
Continue. Alright, so again, not to give too much away from where I work. Travis will understand a little more because I kind of mentioned it to
Why don't you want to tell people that you work at a strip club?
Luis. I don't need them to know that I work at fucking King Henry's and that we go across the street and get ice cream on our break.
Over there.
Which, by the way, is the thing. If you remember that.
You're
What?
welcome to it,
You remember
mate.
that we went to that Baskin Robbins, and I know one of the girls that works there, and you were like,
Oh,
you should ask if the strippers go, and I did jokingly, they're like, yeah, they come all the time.
I forgot about that.
You were like, you should ask if they asked to be, they asked for big cakes to be made so they could be in them.
Yeah.
They come out frozen. No, anyway, so
It's getting bigger the more you push it.
Yeah.
that's what she said.
Because the floor's poo. It's kind of like a snowball,
it's-
but it's a
it's
poo
like
ball.
like
The floor's poop.
It's like a dung beetle.
Luis, it literally says no poop balls.
That's how you know you're supposed to do it.
Why are you being an
That's-
agitator?
That's how you know I'm against authority.
Exactly.
It's just gonna get stuck on the little spike on his head.
Oh! Luis's game has been nothing but poop jokes. I love it.
But it's okay, because here's another one.
Oh, great.
You know, it's poop jokes and plant tits.
Fuck yeah. Where are the plant tits? I was promised plant tits, Luis.
Well,
That was just to get you here.
yeah. Excuse me, Mr. Poo Ball.
Oh, yeah.
That's just life now.
Yeah.
Just a
I'm
poo
just a
ball.
shit ball. Anyways,
Maelstrom!
so for like every season
Mhm.
and stuff, we get like specific like retail items that we could sell.
Did you say every season?
Like every season.
Okay, because I'm thinking like TV seasons.
No.
I'm like, what do you mean?
No, Fortnite season.
Oh, okay, perfect.
And this season, and like this month is, I guess, Pride Month.
So
So they,
that's just ending already.
Corona time.
Right.
So they sent us like special limited edition like retail items that people can buy.
Right.
So I was on my lunch and I had my earphones on, and I was watching Super Buzz Bros. So if you guys like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell notification. I was watching us, and then the episode had finished. So
You were watching the episode and finished?
So as the episode ended, I took my earphones off. I was like, oh, I have like 10 minutes left on my lunch. And my manager is on the phone with his wife. And again, mind you, the audio just ended, so now I can hear what's going on around me. And he just goes,
Offering me cash.
no, that one's not, it's not Mexican, it's gay.
What?
And I did that. I was like, what's going on? Like I come back to the world and all I hear is not Mexican, it's gay. I guess his wife thought that the color pattern looked like the Mexican flag.
Oh.
But out of context, like
That's not Mexican, that's gay.
I looked at it, I was like, that is probably the greatest sentence I've heard all year.
you get like a shiver down your spine, you look at it and you're like, ole.
Oh, well, that shit was
You're
great.
looking at them as you're pulling your pants down over your sock.
Yeah.
Showing them a little ankle.
Listen here.
Like the Joker.
We'll give you 10%.
Ooh, Murray.
That's a final offer. Now. 10%?
So, what's up with
Remember,
the CW and their shows, man?
he's
We're gonna get on that?
And we're gonna get on that.
That's what you want to do, Luis? You want to fight?
Yeah, so that's what we're doing today.
Yeah, we're gonna fight.
That's funny.
Well,
It's funny that you bring that up.
dangerous down there for us.
I just watched Stargirl today,
And we'll open it
The-
for you.
pilot or whatever.
Mhm.
You might like it.
Off
Oh.
with you.
It's got some real Shazam vibes. It's
Hang
about
on a
kids.
sec. What was that about the
Stargirl.
Everyone knows that Renee's all about kids.
Well,
Please, for the love of God, rephrase that and don't use that out of context, Ricky. I mean,
Well, Shazam is about kids. They get superpowers.
yeah.
So it's very, like, kind of like a childlike, wonder to the superhero world. So it's like a kid's perspective on superpowers or whatever. So it's, I don't know. It was just a pilot, and there wasn't like too much. And she doesn't have powers. She just has like a staff, star rod thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was okay. They did something that I always find really annoying and lazy, where like they'll have
Butt plug. Go ahead.
they'll have a scenario where there's like she goes to a new high school, so there just has to be some
She's the fish out of water.
some person who's a prick and like picks on her like almost immediately, which if you've ever gone to a new school in real life, never happened.
And then they do that remark. It's like, oh, I love your outfit. Personally, I don't shop at Kmart, but you know, it works for you.
All that stupid shit. It's like it's 2020 and like they're still making these like same exact tropes that they did in fucking like Mean Girls and shit.
Yeah, and the difference is where we grew up, and if anyone said that to you, you're like, that's why I fucked your mom.
Yeah. It's like when I was a kid, like people would just ignore you, and then you just have no friends until you graduate. Like they
No.
wouldn't like go out of their way to like
No, Travis.
fucking tease me.
You ignored them. Just like when we
Sure.
ask you what you want to watch, you don't give a fuck, but you're still stuck with the options of not getting to choose what you want to watch.
Hey, I'm not stuck in here with you. You're stuck in here with me.
What did they say on the Oni episode today?
That.
Yeah, right?
No, he said the opposite.
Yeah, he said the opposite. It's like, you
like,
forget.
I'm
I'm not stuck. You're not stuck in here with me. I'm stuck in here with you.
Either bring me back the missing cokes.
But Louise, back to your question.
You don't
That's gonna
have
start
to
shit.
shout.
So,
Which are you referring to the Batwoman?
Yeah, that and I know I'm a little late to the party, but like all the like Supergirl stuff because at work today was a little slow.
Would you be prepared to do me a
And
small favor?
YouTube was like,
Doesn't
hey,
help, of course.
you know the whole
Hi.
Amber Rose thing leaving is pretty popular, how about you like to see all these super cuts of Supergirl being super feminist, and it's just like,
shall we say?
I'm gonna stop you right there. 'Cause first of all, it's Ruby Rose Queen.
whatever.
If you ever do that head swivel again, Travis,
I did the finger too,
don't do that.
and I did it so that it would seem authentic. I was
You
trying
mean
to
so
do
the
the
brown
voice.
people could relate?
I was trying to do the voice, so I had to get in character. I'm wearing one earphone, so I can't even hear how I'm really speaking. So I
Well,
have
if
to,
you're gonna do that, can you at least have a man bun next time?
I don't have my hair's not long enough for that.
Well, just trim some off of your beard and just put it there.
Luis, he can't do a man bun. He has a big square shape in the back of his head.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
not even a man.
I'm sorry, Ihorn.
Yeah, I'm horny.
Einhorn is a man.
Yeah, I'm horny. But continue, Luis.
Yeah, so I was watching like all these like cuts of the show, and where the fuck am I going? And so I was thinking to myself, oh shit, you know, why is this?
What a wonderful world.
Yeah, what a wonderful world. I was thinking to myself, why is this show acting this way? I'm just turning this faster for no
Why
reason.
is the show acting this way, or why are
Yeah.
the actors acting that way?
No, the show. I don't think it's the show's fault.
Did you watch the show?
I've seen just the cuts. So.
You've seen the hot takes.
Yeah, just the hot takes. Like,
Oh, you saw her
literally,
nudes?
like it was just Martian Manhunter talking about like it's already being hard being an alien, and I'm black. Like, okay.
Okay, well, they also don't forget that the season before that they made a whole reason. There was a whole episode based on why he chose to be black.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he chose that because he,
You want to play on hard mode?
well, kind of. 'Cause he's talking about, you know, he was already used to the persecution for being, you know, at war
Green.
with the white Martians or whatever. So
It's because I'm green.
he didn't
isn't
want to
it?
he didn't want to give up that struggle
The answer was
living
no.
on Earth.
So Luis is right. Hard mode.
Yeah, so he chose to be black. So it's like, it's not, they can't play that angle that he's like, I'm an
But that-
alien and I'm black.
But that's not fair. How come he can choose to be black?
Because he's a shapeshifter.
Because he's a manhunter.
So harsh. man.
He's a green man.
He's green man.
He's a green Martian. They could shapeshift.
I personally, I only saw the first 2 episodes of that show. That's when it like aired for the first time.
Uh-huh.
That's before it was CW.
Yeah, before it was CW, it was
on, like,
CBS.
yeah, CBS.
So I had seen the 2 episodes, but it was when I was in college still. It was a tough semester, so I had to kind of focus on school.
Mhm.
So I didn't really get to watch anything. The only show I got to watch was Asher's Evil Dead. That's because I streamed it legally before class. So I
Right.
could be caught up. But yeah, that's where I fell behind on like Arrow and Flash as well.
That's funny. Like,
No! Sorry, I had to pause because I was gonna get hit and I was drinking my drink.
it's
Drink
funny.
the drink
Like,
that you.
Ah, you bitch!
you said you were streaming Ash vs. Evil Dead for free legally. Now you pay for Netflix, so
I know,
can
so
watch
you
it
can
for
watch
free.
it legally.
Although I watched it already. It was fantastic.
We both watched it. It was great. And I wish that it would have kept going because it had like a Mad Max feel to the end.
Yeah, it looked like the new season was gonna be pretty crazy.
Hail to the king, baby.
That's with the chin.
Hail to the chin. Well, it's weird. You girls usually say aim for the chin, but whatever.
And, with the Stargirl, I saw a thumbnail saying that, at least for the
Two
pilot,
She has 2 thumbnails.
she has 2 thumbnails. Unless she decides to steal other people's thumbnails.
Oh yeah.
That'd be pretty
Why did that turn you on?
That didn't turn me on. I just said hell yeah.
And I'm already turned on.
Yeah.
It's not my fault if that turned you on.
What were you saying, Luis?
That it's not, for the pilot, it doesn't sound as if it's gonna go the same route as Batwoman and Supergirl.
Because the show's not produced by CW.
Oh, really? It's not?
It's Warner Brothers.
Oh, shit.
Ah, see, now I'm interested.
They're like, we ain't having this shit.
I mean, it airs on the CW, but I think it's just so it could be canon with all the other shows.
Gotcha.
And it's kind of ambiguous as like what year it takes place.
Mm-hmm.
Because like, it looks kind of modern, but all the music is like doo-wop shit from like the 60s.
Mm-hmm. Like, oh, like the early 60s?
Do up was 50s.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm saying, no, you should.
Well, you seem to forget that ska was 90s.
Ska was from the 50s too.
and yet somehow you're still listening to it today.
Yeah. Renee Scott died with no doubt.
You died with no doubt.
I don't think Scott died with no doubt.
Well, fuck you
I
both,
think-
because Scott's
I
not
think-
dead.
I think
They don't even play music
No
anymore.
Doubt went grave digging.
No Doubt was one of those fucking cash grabby bands.
Hey man, if I could do like music really effortlessly and make a lot of money too, I would be a cash grab band.
That's what I.
I know this is a late thing to talk about as well, but this week, at least from the time of recording, I barely saw Captain Marvel.
No, you poor boy. Why would you torture yourself? Did you lose
I
a bet?
wanted
You lost
to
the
give,
bet.
I wanted to give it time
Did you watch
to
Black
give
Panther
my
2?
honest thought about it without like all the, biased things about it.
Wait, was that your final thought about that CW stuff? Because you brought it up like you had a lot to say.
Yeah.
Oh,
Before you go off on another tangent.
yeah, okay. Well,
We could-
this
we
was
could
just gonna
say-
this was gonna add to it.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh shit! I thought I missed it. What I wanted to say was when it comes to when it comes to the heroes,
I think that web was there.
when it comes to the heroes talking about, like the female ones, it feels like it always has to be political.
Of course it does. That's why I don't watch them.
The only one that I was able to watch personally was Wonder Woman, and that's because to me her themes weren't as, I don't want to say toxic, but they weren't like heavy on feminism stuff.
You know why?
Or feminist stuff.
You know why?
Why?
Because Wonder Woman's awesome, and if they fuck that up, they would not hear the end of that shit. Wonder Woman's badass.
Wonder Woman was badass.
She is badass.
Like I like the themes in her movie more than I did of Captain Marvel's, and after seeing it,
That was
I
Marvel.
didn't want-
That was Marvel. That was
I
that
didn't-
face that Conker just made was Marvel when they made Captain Marvel.
I didn't want to believe like the stuff that people said about the movie, but I see where it's coming from, and I don't hate the movie as much as I thought I would. I'm not saying I hate it more, but it's just okay. Just yeah, fuck me.
Wow.
I don't hate it
Jesus, dude.
as much as
Conker's like, oh, you're talking shit about Captain Marvel?
yep, just yep. That's what I like. Just down and dirty.
Please. Ah!
I was hoping, like with that it would be a little light on that subject.
That
kind of
once
stuff.
you wanted to, once you actually watched it for yourself, that you didn't want to believe what other people were saying.
Yes.
You wanted to have your cake and fuck it too.
Yeah, exactly.
You want to pound that pound cake.
How did you feel about the story of how Fury lost his eye?
I kind of saw it. Everyone saw it in the trailer.
I think it was a missed opportunity to have a really cool story. Instead, they just made it stupid and like kitschy. It's like, oh, the cat did it.
Mm-hmm.
Who cares?
Next.
There could have been a cool war story, behind that wound.
Yep, but no, it had to be a
It
cat
had to be some cute kitsy thing.
It was the damn cat.
running from the cat.
Yeah, fuck that cat.
And oh shit, I forgot you were here.
It's okay, I forget sometimes.
Hey, oh, bloody hell.
And when watching like these super cuts, it was mostly the Wonder Woman thing. I'm not Wonder Woman, sorry, Supergirl thing. What really pissed me off was the scene I saw with Superman and how she beat him, and then he had said that he was at full strength. In my mind, I was like,
What you doing? What?
no,
Ah,
no. I understand what they're trying to imply, and I understand that it's not. It's not. It's supposed to be to empower girls or whatever. Blah blah blah. But no, because now you're fucking with the lore. You're fucking with what's already been established in the comics and other types of media, just to satisfy and all that stuff. And now,
How do you think I feel?
what do you mean?
This is shit I grew up with. Like, mind you, like, this is like, I liked comics when I was a kid, when you would get made fun of for liking this shit. But now all of a sudden,
LeBron James dresses up as SpongeBob and everybody likes it.
what?
I don't know. It's because
Thank God that was fake.
I noticed the shift when like basketball players would dress up like that, and they made nerdy cool.
I don't know, man. At some point, it just
All
I
right,
just
Renee.
realized.
Well, I'm sorry that you had to wait until you were 5 for being a nerd to be cool. I had to wait until I was like 22.
You're not cool.
I didn't say I was cool. I'm saying the stuff I'm into is cool now.
Oh.
And I was into that shit like whatever. It doesn't matter.
But you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I understand. You're talking to us like we don't understand. You said no, you don't understand. That was my childhood.
Yeah, Luis, you don't understand.
I'm like, yeah, that was your childhood. That was also my adolescence, my young adulthood.
my spank banks.
My spank banks.
That was my life up until Iron Man came out
Ugh, Iron Man.
and made it cool.
Iron Man made nothing cool.
What do you mean?
I told you I don't like those
Started the
movies.
whole like
Oh yeah.
Marvel's
But
cool.
I don't like those movies. I don't know. I never
It doesn't
liked
mean
them.
they're not good.
Yeah, like I'm not a big fan of like some of the Nolan films, but I appreciate what they did.
I agree. They're good films to study on how to be pretentious.
Oh, good for you.
What happened?
Oh, it's a cutscene thing.
He's like, oh, I deleted the game.
Yeah, I said fuck this.
Nah, it's a dogfish.
It's a doge.
Looks like that dog from Looney Tunes.
That's what I
Yeah.
was thinking.
Yeah.
He had the license plate in his mouth.
Yeah.
I gotta get off this thing.
That's what she said.
Okay, so since both of you have watched CW and Marvel shows that are around the same period, does Marvel do the same thing or no?
Shite.
Marvel's just a big
Just it
cash
right
grab
on
now.
It's just a big catch.
In my opinion. Agent Carter was good. Though.
Mhm.
But Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was bad. And I wanted it to be good. Because it was like the first like big budget like comic book TV show that was put out, you know what I mean? So like I watched the premiere,
Oh,
I watched like the first
Not Mr.
half of
Big
the
Jug.
first season, I was just like,
That's
this
me,
is
buggered.
pretty boring.
Well, it's not like a
here.
superhero show. Anymore.
I
It's
don't know
it's
what
like
his
a
problem is. I find it rather delicious.
it's like Agents
Thank
of
you,
Shield
Mr.
is like a
Squirrel.
division of like the CIA
my
or
pleasure.
something.
Oh.
Yes, and
So
I'll
it's like-
think
it's like
you'll
a
find that
spy-
your little problem.
So it's like
Espionage.
It's like
yeah, like
it-
an espionage drama.
so it's like CSI featuring superhero-ish stuff.
Yeah, but like they'll have a whole season arc where like for some reason it puts them in space for the whole season, or it'll put him in like the future or in the past or in an AI simulation. But it's the same story
Every
for, like,
time?
just in a different location.
Oh, it's cookie cutter.
And then Coulson leaves, and then a new guy comes in who's played by the actor that played Coulson. So it's like the actor never left,
Uh-huh.
but the character left, and now he's the villain. So they're fighting Coulson, and then now in the new season they
So-
announce Coulson's coming back.
So it's like Harrison Wells.
Exactly. Except they only did that for one season.
Yeah.
made him somebody else. But with
Yeah, man.
Harrison Wells, it's the same actor playing a different Wells every season.
Which is super cool. I like that.
It's weird.
Yeah, it's weird, but it's funny. He's a good actor. He's a good actor. Oh, you know who plays Harrison Wells? Luis?
Who?
Hey there, little brother. From Scrubs. JD's brother.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's Harrison
Oh,
Wells.
shit.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
He's super cool. And I always just picture him in the tub.
He's not always Harrison Wells. He has like
Harry.
a different name because they're from different Earths.
I like that Sherlock.
Yeah, the new one's called
Sherlock
like
Wells.
Nash Wells.
I didn't know that.
He's like an Indiana Jones type
I
thing.
didn't know that.
Oh, you guys want to continue this in the next episode?
Yeah, you can continue to watch him swing that butt plug. That's all it is, Luis. It's a butt plug. Just like Tails.
He just likes to rock too. But wait, but Tails is a kid.
Yeah.
They have
Who
two
likes
side
that butt
plugs.
plug? Yeah.
I don't know how he fits two in at once
Yeah.
and spins them around, but
Power to
I
him.
need
It's not gonna yuck his
combination.
yum.
one powerful little rectum.
Yeah. Oh man, you know.
No, you don't.
Rectum, I nearly killed him.
Talking about this kind of reminds me of when I was in Grok. you know those like vocational things.
Scrub.
Yeah, they.
I knew.
That's the only way to take a seat.
What did they do to our little video game boy?
I was doing like the construction course, I believe,
Construction course. Double anal.
and double gay. And so they had a 3-section course where it was welding. What was it? It was welding, plumbing, and AC vac.
Okay.
And
Advanced cockback?
yeah. And so what happened was I got into the plumbing in the beginning for some reason.
Of course you did.
I was
someone
supposed to go
got
to
in
welding,
your
but they put me for plumbing.
Wait, they put you,
They put him for plumbing.
the brown boy,
Yeah,
for plumbing.
yeah.
Continue.
And this fucking fish is stuck. God damn it! So what happened was I'm in the plumbing and they're telling us like how to create like the little spirals on like metal, you know, like to screw stuff in.
Yeah.
This bitch better be the only one. And so he's like, okay, what you want to do is you want to insert the pipe or whatever
You're like,
into this machine, and then there's like a lever, you pull it down, and from there you pour oil on it so it doesn't like dry up and heat up and just
You gotta lube
bust
it
the
up.
whole shit. Exactly, you gotta lube it up. And so one of the guys goes and like he's doing it, and next thing you know, he's just focusing too hard on fucking, you know, bringing the rod down, and he's not lubing it up. So a bunch of smoke starts appearing, and the freaking teacher, like he was on his desk doing some shit because he was like showing, and then like he saw everyone was getting the hang of it,
Yeah.
so he left. But this one kid was messing up, and he like lifted up his head, and he was from the other side of the room. Oh my god, I'm supposed to get the other fucking patch, really? And so what happened was he freaking lunged. He moved all these fucking desks out of
Now
nowhere.
then, ladies. There he
You
is.
got fucking super strength out of
Yeah,
nowhere.
dude, he's like pushing all these desks and shit. Like, yeah, little bit, shut up, yeah, little up. He's all freaking waving his arms around, and like he has like the bottle of oil. And he's like,
Like throwing
what?
kids out the
Yeah,
window.
he's like, what's wrong with you, boy? You gotta lube it up.
And every time that guy has sex, he just cries.
As he says the same thing as
Yeah.
he's lubing his cock.
No, the girl's like, what are you doing? You gotta lube it up. He's like,
Lube it up.
he's choking her out. Oiling.
Yeah.
His dick starts smoking.
I got another funny little tale, but I don't
We
know.
should tail that tail on the next tail. Tail.